Are you ready for your next guest, ladies and gentlemen? I figured you might be. Please keep it going for Mr. Lyle Bateman.
Thanks for that, folks. It's always great to be down here at Dickens, especially for the contest tonight. Figured I'd take this opportunity to tell everybody a little bit about myself, about who I am. Because, frankly, I'm not entirely sure myself, so it'd be nice to watch the video at the end of the night and figure it out. So, but I wanted to do something very personal and something special for the show. So, what I've done is I've actually written a song that really kind of touches deep down to the core of my soul, and I want to share it with you tonight. So, bear with me because it's very personal. And here goes with a few of my favorite things. Butt plugs and dildos and lube for our asses, condoms and mouth dams so no disease passes, car keys are dropped in the bowl with a ding. Isn't an orgy a wonderful thing? Husbands and women, but not with their spouses, dominant masters and subs more like spouses, girls in the corner tied up with string. Isn't an orgy a wonderful thing? Guys dressed like women and girls in black leather, fuck in the front yard in all kinds of weather. He licks her pussy and sticks to the ring. Isn't an orgy a wonderful thing? When my cock droops and I can't whack and things are working bad, that's when I think of these fantasy things. So stroking my cock so rad.
Yeah! Wow!
Awesome. Thanks for that, folks. Mercifully, thus ends the musical portion of my show for the evening. I've actually tried to do 2 songs in a set before, and it doesn't work very well. Last time I tried it, the SPCA broke in halfway through the 2nd song, trying to figure out who was torturing cats. So, you know. What else can I tell you about myself? Educational experience is important for you know, who we are. I spent 3 years in the philosophy department at the University of Calgary. That's kind of the main reason I'm up on stage here tonight, actually, because you know, philosophy is a great thing to study if you're looking for a career in homelessness. I was looking for a bit more financial security, so here I am on stage at Dickens on a Monday night. So that's a lot of fun. But I've actually been keeping up with the studies since I got out of university. I've been working on a new branch of philosophy, actually, that I like to call dog philosophy. The basic principle is that you can pretty much treat any problem in life exactly the way a dog would. If you can't eat it or fuck it, piss on it and call it yours. You can actually apply dog philosophy directly to your first dates as well. I'm not sure I recommend the piss on it and call it yours strategy there. And that's entirely up to you, but that gets into water sports and dominance, and I'm pretty sure those are second date material, at least. But seriously, there are aspects of dog philosophy you can apply to your first dates. For example, ladies, as much as you can learn from us guys from conversation on a first date, there are some things you're never going to find out until you sniff our butt. Am I right? Ew. Relationships tell a lot about a person as well. I've been married twice and divorced twice. So I figure what that says about me is I'm batting 1,000. You know, and a lot of people look at the 2 divorces and they, you know, they figure it's a sign I'm bad at relationships. I think that's a negative way to look at things. I prefer the positive approach. I'm highly experienced and I finish what I start. Being twice divorced has its advantages. I've got 2 anniversaries I can drink on. I don't have to buy a present for either one. That's pretty cool. I was actually married for 7 years the first time and 2 years the second time. And I'm pretty sure that means I'm getting more efficient in my old age. A couple more tries, I'm pretty sure the whole marriage and divorce will be done over dinner and drinks. You know, kind of like, hey bartender, to start, I'll have a kokanee and how about a small bungalow for the lady, please? You know, for the main course, we'll have roast chicken for 2, lightly seasoned with bitter disappointments. And yeah, to end the evening off, we'll have that classic dessert, turn your life upside down cake. I wish I could blame my wives for the divorces, but you know, I was there as well, so I'm as much at fault as well. I can tell you exactly why the second one ended. It was communication issues. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. It was shortly after we got married, and my wife decided to do a striptease for me. It was great, but I did learn something that night, and guys, you might want to write this down. Apparently, when your new wife does a stripper thing for you, you're not supposed to throw loonies. I don't know, who knew she'd prefer the bigger bills? I mean, really. So I'm single again. Go figure that one out. I have been dating a bit since I got my last divorce, though. The first woman I dated after I got divorced had a boob job done while we were going out. And I remember driving her to her plastic surgeon for one of her appointments, and I noticed that the office was in the same strip mall as a tattoo parlor. I figured this is the perfect opportunity for a cross-promotion. I mean, that's just begging for a tats on tit sale, I figure. Maybe a pump 'em and pimp 'em event or something. But I was actually pretty disappointed when it all got done. I mean, it was finished, but it looked great, but you know, it only took like 2 or 3 weeks to lose that new boob smell, so I was really disappointed with that. The current lady I'm seeing, though, she's pretty smart. She's got this theory that I think is actually quite brilliant. She figures that women would enjoy oral sex a lot more if men were made out of chocolate. I think that's a pretty good theory, just as long as it's the kind of chocolate that melts in her mouth and not in my hands. But you know, the thing is, I've seen the way she bites into her crunchy bar, and it scares the hell out of me. Thanks a lot, folks. That's been my time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
For him, give him a round of applause. Lyle Bateman, give him a round of applause. Working hard for